Meghan Markle has been depicted as the White Queen, or Elizabeth Woodville, in a startling new portrait called Returning White Queen by artist Dan Llewellyn-Hall, which shows her skin looking almost blue in tone. The piece is part of a collection of his new portraits inspired by the royal family throughout history, which is set to go on display as part of an exhibition called The Reign. Prince Harry is also featured in the exhibition as Bonnie Prince Charlie, with both his and Meghan's historic alter egos reflecting their status as royal outcasts. Elizabeth Woodville, later known as Dame Elizabeth Grey, married Edward IV in 1464 and was considered an outsider due to her family's allegiance to the House of Lancaster during the Wars of the Roses, while the king was a member of the House of York. Her marriage made her unpopular with the people and led to her being known as the White Queen due to the symbol of the white rose representing York. Bonnie Prince Charlie, or Charles Edward Stuart, was given his nickname due to his good looks and charm, and was another young outsider who inspired a Jacobite rebellion in 1745 in Scotland. He was the grandson of the deposed King James II and fought to reclaim the throne for himself, however his uprising ultimately failed and he was forced to flee into exile. Mr. Llewellyn-Hall said of his portraits, "The royal family is possibly the most enthralling longest-running drama in history, the inspiration of theatre, books and every art form." It seemed that these figures caught on the knife edge of public opinion were ideal for drawing comparisons from distant monarchs, like the exiled princes and princesses of the past, that lurk in the background but are still irrevocably tied to the job. "We can't help ourselves and wonder whatever next," the artist added. "In Harry's case, I have entered the story before he met Meghan, the young party-goer with his future very much in the balance, a bit like the Bonnie Prince I have likened him to. I thought putting Meghan in the role of the White Queen, who was a queen consort and possibly the most influential outsider in royal history, might have a fine irony to it and not necessarily beyond the realms of reality." The Reign exhibition featuring these portraits of Harry and Meghan will open to the public at Burlington House in Mayfair, central London on June 28. The exhibition is being held in celebration of the 150-year anniversary of the Society of Antiquaries at Burlington House, with the pictures being auctioned off to support the cataloguing and digitization of around 25,000 prints and drawings from the 18th and 19th centuries. Last month it was announced that a photograph of the Sussexes, captured by Meghan's friend Miss Harriman, will go on display in the National Portrait Gallery,